Welcome to H is a Highlight. If you like this video, leave a like, comment, and share. Subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Game 2 certainly was not Game 1. Max Strus came out firing. He took that 0 of 9 personally. He was 4 for 7 from 3 in the first quarter, and he got the Heat off to a great start. There was about 11 in the first quarter. I'm going to key in on some of the different changes Erik Spoelstra made, but the Heat came out firing. Nikola Jokic was on the timing too. He came out blazing in the first quarter as well. Miami was only up by 3 after 1. The rookie Braun came off the bench and sparked them. Jamal Murray hits the 3 in the corner. Denver went off and took the lead back. And the momentum was heavy in the building because it took them a while to score. But watch your head, Jamal. And 1. Get out the way, Max. You should have just gave him the 2 points. Yeah, that play had the whole building rocking. The momentum completely shifted to the Denver Nuggets. It was looking bad, but the Heat stay in the fight. Real quick, look at this sweet pass right here. This is crazy. All in one motion. But now Jokic was playing bully ball on Cody Zeller. The Miami Heat fan base was yelling at Erik Spoelstra to take Cody Zeller out. In the third quarter, Jokic was playing mad. I ain't never seen him play mad. Last game, I called him Nikola Olajuwon. This game, he was Nikola Johnson. A center going coast to coast, down the court. Cody, you got to do better than that. A defender on his hip. The Nuggets won the quarter by 2, though, so there was still hope. But Miami, a team full of closers, bro. Gabe Vincent with the 3. Y'all heard what he said. He don't care. That's Mr. I don't give a damn. Then Duncan Robinson gave them 10 early points in the fourth. He was shooting 3, and it wouldn't be a Miami final without a mean mug. Now, Denver cut it down, and they needed a big shot, and Jimmy was right there for it. Put them back up 6, give them a bigger cushion. At this point, they trading baskets, but Jimmy back again with a floater and 1, so they go up 7. And this play right here had me hype because Bam has been taking jump shots, and this game he wasn't. MPJ hasn't been having the greatest shooting during this finals, but welcome to the poster. At this point, they up 10, so Miami smelling blood. And then Denver just doesn't quit. Jamal Murray is clutch, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. That dude is clutch. He makes the first 3. They miss a 3 there. He gets it back from Jokic and makes a second 3. At this point, the game wasn't out of reach, but it was looking like it was going to be out of reach, but Jamal Murray shot them back into the game. Now, there's going to be debate about this last play because Jimmy takes a 3 here and misses, and they don't call timeout. Mark Jackson said that he would have fouled them to not give an opportunity to take a 3. Me, personally, I could see why they didn't call timeout, keep the defense on their heels so that they could get a better shot. But from what I saw, the defense was set. So I say once you see that the defense is set, call a timeout and draw up a play. But this series is tied, and I don't think this is going to be the last game that Miami wins. Now, I told y'all in the last video that the Heat were not getting swept like many people were saying. I do not understand these analysts on TV, Stephen A., Jason Williams, and everybody else that said that the Heat were going to be swept in the finals. I also had to retract my statement about Heat culture. Heat culture is real, and Heat culture is not to be played with, not to be messed with. If you underestimate Heat culture will have its way with you. Now, with that out of the way, the change that Spo made was putting Kevin Love in the starting lineup. Now, he didn't have spectacular numbers, but because Kevin Love was in the lineup, now Jimmy was guarding Jamal Murray the whole game. Put more size on him, and they wore him out throughout the game. They wore him out just enough that he didn't have enough legs for that last shot. And he had key defensive plays that freed up the whole team. There was even a play where he threw an outlet to Bam, and they ended up getting a take foul out of it. So those little things compound in the game. Kyle Lowry played solid. Kyle Lowry and Kevin Love are showing people like they are championship players. They just make winning plays. Now, Gabe Vincent, Duncan Robinson, Max Strus, the Miami Heat have an opportunity to really cement themselves as the greatest underdog story in American sports history. I probably got to do more research on that last statement, but I don't see the Denver Nuggets just gentlemen sweeping these men. Now, as for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic is really most effective when he is passing the ball. He had 4 assists tonight. He was minus 11 and he had 41 points. And he was efficient. It's crazy with Nikola Jokic because when he scores a lot, I believe it was game 3 where he scored 53 points on the Phoenix Suns and Kevin Durant, and they lost that game. When he's a dominant scorer in the game, it's not good for Denver, which bugs my mind out because that's crazy. But it makes sense because players like MPJ, Jeff Green, Bruce Brown, Caldwell Pope, they couldn't get off. And Caldwell Pope, by the way, he had 2 ridiculous fouls. He put 2 3-point shooters at the line, just giving away buckets. I think Jamal Murray had an okay game, but when Jokic scores that much, it messes up the flow of everyone else. He reminds me of LeBron in that aspect because the offense is so centered around him that if he isn't the one assisting the ball, no one else is. So that throws the rhythm off the whole team. Michael Malone is already pissed off with this team. He said they didn't have a good game 1. Game 2, they lose only by 3. And this is when Jimmy Butler is pedestrian. I didn't mention Jimmy Butler that much in this rebuttal. But looking on to game 3, I wonder what move Mike Malone is going to make. I feel like in this game, they neutralized Aaron Gordon and whatever effectiveness he had in game 1. And that was part of the difference. Nikola is going to get single coverage throughout the rest of this series, in my opinion. Because when he's in single coverage and he's not passing it out and having 17, 15 assists, it's going to be a tough game for the rest of the Nuggets. But this is all I got for this video. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for watching. Leave a comment with your opinions. Subscribe to the channel. It'll help the channel out, get this out to more people. And may God bless you.